early morning. She wakes up, knock, knock, knock on the door. It's time for makeup, perfect smile. It's you there.
Why, hello there, Drapion. How are you?
Oh, nice to see you, Seaking. It's been a while. I mean, I don't know, we really didn't talk much, but anyway, how you been?
Oh, well, it's been different, that's for sure. It's just the whole, I guess the whole gap just was very different for me, becoming famous again and everything.
Oh, what do you mean, famous again? I'm not saying you weren't before, but, I mean, what did you do exactly?
Don't you remember? I was a famous pop star. How could you forget that?
Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I just can't tell Seakings apart, so I didn't really realize. Wait, you were Stardust?
Yeah, that was me. It was a very complicated story to begin with, anyway. It all started when I was talking with Zatu about it.
Hello, darling. What did you want to talk to me about?
Well, there's this singing contest coming up, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun for me to do. I used to sing when you were younger.
Well, of course, darling, but you know, when you do things like that, you go back to lying about everything, and we're trying to work on that.
Honey, I have gotten so much better at that. You know I have. Mom, Dad, I just got a call. They said they'd love to have you in the contest, Mom. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, I'm so excited. Zatu, aren't you excited?
Of course, darling, but promise me you'll be careful. Things get out of control, okay?
Yes, of course, honey. I won't go too far, I promise. So that's how it all started. It started with a simple town, singing contest. Hello, everyone. My name is Sheenatic, and I will be your MC for the night. Our first competitor actually comes from a very, sorry, let me check my cue cards. A very, close lake. Please hear it for Seaking. Hello, everyone. It's very nice to be here. I'm so excited.
Waiting for the girl. Isn't she lovely? This heart.
So that's how it all started. And before I knew it, I was more famous than anyone on our show. And of course, Zaking's boyfriend Ambivile came with us, of course. Oh, it was so exciting. I made really good friends with Weavile and Ambipom. It was just amazing beyond belief. And then, of course, my manager gave me the news. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so excited for your Seeking and all of your success. Stardust is going to be a household name. I want to do a worldwide tour. But I've talked to you, Orokorio. I need a break. Sometimes when I do things like this, I get in my head and I lose myself, and I really don't want to. It's just sometimes my lying gets out of control, and I'm still trying to get better at it. And I feel like if we do a worldwide tour right now, it may not be the best thing in the world. Oh, but darling, you're amazing. How would people know how amazing you are if you did not do this world tour? I told you I don't want to. Well, I've already signed you up. So unless you want to lose lots of money, dear, you have to do what I tell you to do. But I didn't tell you you could just sign me up for things. I said we discussed things. That is not what we discussed.
Dudes, that is not cool at all. Seeking's the star here, not you.
Yeah, I agree. What is this? You know what? I pay you. You're my star, darling, and you'll do as I tell you.
Hollywood girl. And they say she's all lucky.
So I hit the top of the charts, but I began losing myself. It's something I really do have to work on. It's not always the lying, but it's just the personas I get and these people that I become that is not really me. And it scared me, and after a while I needed to get away. Oh, Satu, I can't do it anymore. But Orokorio is going to be so mad at me.
Darling, this is for you.
This is your moment. And if you need to take a break, then you will. I don't care. We're not going to be scared of what Orokorio thinks. Do you hear me? We are going to take a break if that's what you need. All right, darling. I'm just worried.
No, this is for your health.
And for your health, I don't care how high up on the charts you are taking a break. All right. This is why I love you. You know how to ground me, darling. This is all for you, my dear.
She's a star, but she flies in the lonely heart thinking.
And that's how it all happens. It was a lot of fun while I dealt with it, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to lose myself. And I love singing. I'm a beautiful singer, but I want to be me, and I want to know who Seeking is. And I had to step away to take a soul-searching journey and figure out just who I am. And that was more important.
I understand. That makes more sense, Seeking. I mean, you have to be you. And for you to be you, sometimes you gotta step aside, and that shows how strong of a person you are.
I thank you, Drapion. I appreciate all the kind words. It was difficult. People think that me being a compulsive liar is all I was in the season that I actually was in the show. But no one ever really got to know me. No one even knew I was famous because I just wasn't memorable. And at the long run, I didn't really care about it because I was, able to be me without walking into a restaurant and getting, surrounded by paparazzi. Me and Zotsu were able to live our lives. And at the end of the day, a lot of the others, like Togekiss, who's my best friend, envied me. Envied that I could walk into bars and walk into restaurants and not be crowded by paparazzi because no one knew who I was. But in the same essence, I envied them. I'm not saying that I didn't want privacy. I appreciated my privacy. But at the end of the day, I wanted to be recognized. I want everyone to say that's the Seeking from Miltank's Total Pokemon. I want people to know who I am. And maybe this season, I want to show people that I am a competitor and that I can be just as good as Miss Maggie or Sabella Lee. I want to show them that I can be the best Seeking that I can be. And I want to try to win this season and show everyone just who Seeking is and how amazing I can be. And that is my goal this season. I want to show them all that I am amazing and that I can do just as good as everyone else. That's my goal.